If you was to tell me anything about you, I can't tell you, oh, that's wrong, you didn't do it right. Like,
there is no
that's
right.
about you.
Right. There's no right or wrong. Like, it's not about that, and it's not about judgment. Like, the power of putting a pencil to paper is, like, the truest form of expression, and it's to be honored and respected.
Yeah, or even, like, those moments where it might get emotional to the point where someone can't really speak the way they want to because they're trying to fight back tears. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, you don't have to be sorry because this is a real moment right now. Like, you went through this, and as you speaking about it, you're reliving it. So every time we write something on paper, we're reliving that moment that happened to us, but it's also making us stronger. Like, this happened, but this is not the end.
I'm on the road to recovery, heading for construction. That's my main function, I don't know where to start. I guess it'd be my heart is pumping.
Art, I think I can safely say, is something we all prize. Perhaps it is a dance, a mosaic, a painting, music, or a piece of literary work. Art stimulates in us reflective thoughts and emotions. It allows us to escape life or face confusions and insecurities.
Get up, 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 get up now. We're moving, we're grooving, let's move it, don't lose it.
Art and poetry is feelings. Like, you could look at so many people and walk down the street and hear a piece of artwork or something, and it's like, I never would imagine that just looking at you.
I moved to Monroe. I thought it was a chance at a new start. Then I got locked up. All these kids out wilding out. I used to be a football captain. Had 3 of the best scholarships around. I was a track star, snapping.
Art allows us to grieve and to celebrate. We are the beneficiaries of another's expression and of our own creative expression. Specifically, let us think about the relationship of art expression and our juvenile justice-involved youth. Juvenile justice-involved youth have a powerful story of lived experiences. 75 to 93% will have experienced trauma, with the average number of exposures being 5 adverse childhood events.
Started on my own, thought I was grown. Ma was never home, out getting high. I was all alone, trying to get by. Started missing school, knew it wasn't cool. Ma got locked up, knew what was up. Ran out of money.
Some people, families don't even have transportation to school, simple things like that. Parents working several jobs and still struggling, having to move a lot. It's unstable. It's like you really can't predict what happens next. It's like you can't even schedule a week because you don't know what's going to happen. You could schedule to go somewhere this day, and next thing you know, the car is breaking down, or, one of your relatives in the hospital because of something that happened. It's just real unpredictable. It's scary, chaotic.
Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Now don't look back, follow that calling, and never look back. God said fake the seeing light with your heart when all your eyes see is darkness. Ha 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 ha, shit the fan when Tony was doing his little
When
thing.
I say trauma, you may be thinking an event that happened in an individual's past. However, there's fault in this thinking. Trauma is not an event. It is an experience. Trauma, for most, is not registered as past tense, but rather a set of emotions and physical responses that interfere with one's current day-to-day ability to think, problem solve, build relationships, and trust others in their world. Imagine driving down roads splattered with black ice, with no ability to predict or prepare for danger, no logic tied to weather or location. Imagine the impact on your body and your behavior as you engage in your everyday travels in the world on black ice. When you think of trauma, think of the lives of children who are attempting to navigate the world on black ice. Art is an opportunity to decrease those feelings of powerlessness and, in fact, give agency and power and allow for an expression of images, emotions, and thoughts created by a trauma experience. It may provide opportunities for regulating those symptoms of trauma injury and allow for competency development. The arts are therapeutic, with an impressive and truly explosive body of evidence that indicates that the arts have the ability to transform present pain to a narrative that no longer hijacks a youth's internal biology and has the promise of increasing their quality of life.
For me to be at a place where it's not about me no longer, it's about connecting everyone, for everyone to be able to understand each other on a different type of level, for everyone to be able to feel comfortable and safe enough to express what they went through, to possibly help the next person be able to speak up about it. Like, it's beyond me, it's beyond you. This is like, anyone can relate to this. If anyone heard this right now, they can't sit there and say that nothing in this conversation touched them.
So true.
Youth Arts Alliance is providing art experiences that have the potential to heal and shift the trajectory of young people's lives. Thank you for being here tonight and for supporting the Youth Arts Alliance.
Get up, 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 get up now. We're moving, we're grooving, let's move it, don't lose it. We're moving, we're grooving, let's move it, don't lose it. We're moving, we're grooving, let's move it, don't lose it. We're moving, we're grooving, let's move it, don't lose it.